Hey, wanted to show how the X5 works, how to get it to work with NestMap. So I've got the camera here, and once you plug it into the computer over the USB-C, it'll pop this up. You want to make sure it's set to 360 view, and if it's not, change it. Well, actually, I've never really had to select it. I think you can pick either from the computer side. Anyway, we're plugged in over here. I've got Resolume open. Going to select it as a source, drag it up here, and you can see here where it's sending out the equirectangular. I've got my composition size set to 4096 by 4096. Anyway, up here you can choose the resolution. You want to make sure it's on the 2880 by 1440. That's your equirectangular. And then let me go ahead and grab the effect. I use the FDVJ plugins. FDVJ. What is it? FDVJ Pano 2 Dome. So I'm going to drag that over here, and it shows kind of weird at first. What you need to do is get that size of it to fill the whole screen by clicking this button. And I believe this is the right one to make it work. No, it's still a little off. All right, I'm gonna keep clicking this until it looks like the full dome. This is it. All right, so now we have the full dome. It actually mostly looks pretty good. So usually I'll set the horizon here. And so my projection surface is kind of aimed down a bit from what we're seeing. So I'm gonna pull the horizon back to about here. But the whole point is you can like tune all this without actually touching the camera, which is really freaking nice. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add a transform because I want to rotate the end result. I like the front of my dome to be down, and we need to rotate here so that it's there. And now a little bit of tilt. So I want to make my projection surface, which is, obviously ending where the green is, and you can see, and it's coming down to where the ground, where the rugs is here. So right here is the point. I want to kind of even out these 2 points, and at the same time, I want to make it by adjusting the horizon parameter a little bit less, because I find NestMap likes, I don't know, just the circle that it shows in NestMap is a little bit smaller. So I want to be able to get everything, and you can tweak all this. I really like that part of this. So make sure your NDI is on. And I'm doing this on a separate computer from my Dome computer. So I'm going to log into No Machine. That's what I use to share my desktops with. And real quick while I log in, I'm going to move the camera away. Okay, it remembered my password. All right, so first thing you want to do on the other computer or the same computer. So I'm outputting NDI on Resolume, and then, oh, it doesn't remember the program. Okay. So you want NDI webcam. It's not wanting to pop up in the menu. Okay, I'm going to open up just NDI, which will show all the programs from NDI. And then I can select webcam up here. So I'll click that. And then it's not really going to launch any. Okay, here it is. So over here in the bottom corner, let me move that. So here in the bottom corner, you'll have the NDI, and you can click the gear icon, and I'm going to load from my laptop that composition. So you can do this on the same computer. You can use NDI without a network, just within the computer to send the video file. So I'm going to pick the arena composition from my laptop, and that should be showing up now. And so now we're going to come back here. We're going to go to NestMap. And I have selected NDI webcam video 1. And it should just work. It should show that feed. Okay. Let me make sure I've got this configured right for the webcam. It took me a couple of tries last time, so India webcam. Video 1 should be picking that up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to troubleshoot. Maybe I'll cut this video later. Okay, I'm gonna go to the studio monitor, and theoretically we can pick up. Oh, I know what the problem is. This is real fucking silly. I didn't actually load the clip because it's picking up the. I feel kind of ridiculous. Anyhow, back over, and India monitor is picking it up, and hopefully it's showing up in here. So I have India webcam video 1, and then we're gonna check the preview. Here we are. And it's showing a camera resolution of 3840 by 2160. I don't know why. But anyhow, looks like I've got it lined up really well up here with the edge of the projection surface, and pretty damn close right here. But that's basically it. Works pretty well for me. I used it last weekend, and it seemed to map a lot better than my Pix Pro Orbit.